All right, let's talk about a truly life-changing opportunity. We're diving into the Romanian Government Scholarship, which is so much more than just a piece of paper. It's a fully funded ticket to a brand new academic life in Europe. I mean, think about it. Have you ever found yourself dreaming about studying in Europe, but then the reality of the cost just hits you? It's a dream for so many, but it often feels completely out of reach. Well, guess what? It's not a fantasy. It is totally possible. But, and this is a big but, like any adventure worth taking, it's a journey. It's got its own challenges and steps, and that's exactly why we're here, to walk you through it every step of the way.
Okay, so first things first, let's really get a handle on what this opportunity is. This is the Romanian government basically opening its doors and saying, come study with us.
So who's this for? Could it be you? Well, it's for anyone who is a citizen of a non-EU country. You'll need a pretty solid academic record. We're talking at least a 7 out of 10 average, and it covers everything from bachelor's and master's to PhDs. Now, here's a really important heads up. It does not cover medicine, dental medicine, or pharmacy, so just keep that in mind.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the application itself. Think of this less like boring paperwork and more like the very first step on your adventure.
Okay, what you actually need to have ready. You'll need to gather up your essential documents. We're talking diplomas, transcripts, your birth certificate, your passport or ID, and a really well-put-together CV in either English or French. Seriously, getting all this stuff organized ahead of time is half the battle.
The whole application happens online through the Study in Romania platform. It's a pretty straightforward 5-step deal. You create your account, fill in all your info, upload those documents we just talked about, pick the universities you're interested in, and then, the final boss, you review everything and hit submit. See? Totally manageable.
You know, on any great quest, it helps to hear from someone who's already been there, right? So let's get some words of wisdom from someone who has actually completed this journey. So meet Hazrat Mirza. He's a scholarship winner from Indonesia. And just look at that GPA, a 3.86 out of 4. Yeah, that really gives you an idea of the kind of academic excellence they're looking for.
And here's his big tip. Focus on your CV. He says he paid special attention to it, making sure to highlight not just his grades, but also his professional experience. And that is so key. Your CV needs to tell a story about who you are, beyond the numbers. Okay, you've done all the work. You've crafted the perfect application. You've hit submit, and now comes what is honestly the hardest part of this whole thing, the wait. So on paper, the timeline looks super clear, right? You've got a deadline of March 12th, and the results are supposed to be announced around June 30th. Every single applicant has that date circled on their calendar. But here's where we have to get real. The official date isn't always the final date. Just listen to what this person on Reddit posted. I logged in, it says 31st July, we're gonna have to wait a whole month. The wait can, and often does, get extended. And it's not a fluke either. As this other user points out, it kind of seems to happen every year, with results sometimes not coming out until the end of August. So my advice, if you apply, just mentally prepare yourself for a bit of a marathon. It's just part of the process. But trust me, once you get through that anxious wait, it is so worth it. So let's break down the reward. What do you actually get with this scholarship? First up, you get a monthly stipend to help with your living costs. It's 65 euros for bachelor students, 75 for masters, and 85 for PhD students. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That might not sound like a ton of money, but in Romania, it can really help with your day-to-day expenses. But honestly, that stipend is just the tip of the iceberg. The real value is everything else. Your tuition fees, fully covered. Registration fees, you don't pay them. Accommodation in the university dorms, taken care of. Health insurance, yep, that too. And you even get discounts on local transport. It's a truly complete package. So let's fast forward. You got the scholarship, you've got the visa, and you've just landed in Romania. Your new life is about to begin. So what can you actually expect? Well, for most bachelor's and master's students, the very first thing you'll do is what's called the preparatory year. Since your actual degree courses are going to be taught in Romanian, this whole first year is dedicated to one thing, learning the language. Think of it as a full immersion that really sets you up for success. And the opportunities just keep coming. While you're studying, you can actually work part-time, up to 4 hours a day, without needing a special work permit. And then, even after you graduate, they don't just kick you out. You're allowed to stay for another 9 months to look for a job or even start your own business. So there you have it. We've walked through the dream, the application, the nerve-wracking wait, and the incredible rewards. We've seen the whole journey from start to finish. And really, there's only one question left for you. Are you ready to start your own?